Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 here on Erlengrat. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we are just going to hop right into things today. I'm going to let these guys do their thing. I am actually going to get a worker on this right away, because who wants to plow land when we have stuff to plant? So I've actually been hemming and hawing back and forth on what I want to plant. My plans, soybeans on 21 and 22. Canola over on 13. That's what I've decided. This is at about 10% over here at the biogas plant. And I think that's going to work. My reasoning for canola over here and not soybean again is I want to play around with a new mod. I don't remember if I've talked about it. I may have. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did, because I had to figure out it was under global companies. Biofuel plant. I want to set one of those up. It's going to be expensive, and we're going to have to play around with it. You know, let's just get started. As I said, I'm pretty happy about that. I was going to change out this machine, but I don't think it's going to be best to do that right now. But yeah, I was going to change out and get the... What's it called? I know, I'm just hopping into stuff now. I think it's called the horse. Yeah, it is the horse. I was considering getting the horse, but I already cultivated the land, so I'm not going to worry about it. The upside to the horse is it also does cover our first fertilization, so I only have to fertilize twice. But I can go almost 20 miles an hour with this, so I cannot really complain. You know, I don't know what the speed is on the horse, to be honest. I didn't really look into that. But the speed on this is fantastic, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, those are our plans. We're going to see what happens, because we are probably going to have to sleep during this episode. It is, what's that, just about 7 o'clock. So that's going to be a thing that's going on. Oop, that was too much of a turn. See, that's the problem. When I can go fast, I will make mistakes. So this field's not going to be perfect, and honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that. I am okay with it. Yeah, I'll lose, you know, maybe like $100, but I don't really see a problem with it, so... We're going to keep going, get this done, and I do want... So actually, let's, oh, we're getting weeds already. That's weird. This field's going to be, like, partly covered in weeds, it looks like. Maybe? I don't know. I've never had it start getting weedy while in the middle of a payment. Well, in the middle of a payment. In the middle of drilling. So this is a new experience. I'm curious how it's going to affect the overall weed coverage of the field. It could mean we end up with late weeds, which will be annoying because I don't have a sprayer and I can't use the thing that I currently use to remove weeds on crops that are past stage 2, if I remember correctly. That is the only downside to it, if I'm honest. I like it for everything else. Okay, this is so much faster and so much better. I do love not having to cultivate beforehand, but you get planting done so fast with this thing. It's amazing. But I still don't know if I want to buy one. You know, if I could find a way, there's probably a mod out there, I just haven't looked hard enough. Or, honestly, I haven't looked at all yet, but I'm sure it's probably out there so that you can hook up a cultivator and then hook this thing up to it. It probably requires a lot of horsepower, but I'm sure it's something we could look into in the future, unless there's a better option. I haven't really researched anything else, but as I said, just being able to drive this fast is fantastic. And cultivating honestly doesn't take too long. It's just, it's one of those annoying extra steps that you're just like, I don't want to do that, but like it makes things faster. And I don't know if it's faster than actually running the machines. You know what I mean? Like, is it faster than running my previous drill if it were the same size? You know, cultivating and then running this. You know, that's something I don't know, and I don't think there's really a way to test that. Unless I found a way to double it up. But I don't want to do that right now, so we're just going to not do that. I think that sounds easy enough, right? So, good on there. This is double the working with, though, so maybe yes, maybe no. We'll play around with it at some point. But yeah, as you can probably see, I planted canola over there. It was completely on accident. I did not plan to. I wanted to do soybeans over there, which means we're going to do soybeans in the big field. I think last episode I talked about doing corn over here. But we're not going to do corn in this field. I'm not going to... I don't really have a use for corn right now. That's the thing. And what is the price for corn? It's not the best. Yeah, it's usually pretty low, but you do get a higher yield. So something like that is sometimes worth it. But right now, I think we're all good. I want to make sure that this field was done. Yes, because sometimes they don't... Yeah, you'll see right there they didn't get that. I'm gonna fertilize and then well, you know what? I don't know yet. Let me top this off while we think, because I need to weed that field over there. I also need to fertilize everything before we go to sleep, because we're gonna get growth. And this has been fertilized, I'm pretty sure, right here. Has 12 been fertilized? Yeah, 12 has been fertilized once. And then, obviously, 21 and 22 have not been. So we're going to have to look into that. I'm not too worried about it right now. But it's going to be something we're going to have to do. I'm trying to think how many levels it's going to grow up by tomorrow. And that's where I'm kind of like, do I want to do it now? Do I want to weed it now or wait till the morning? Because I don't know if weeds are going to appear in the other field. You know, I think that first field is going to have its weeds and that's going to be it. But the other field, I honestly have no idea. So I think what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to get this stuff set. Let me move this over here. I'm going to get another tractor set up with the fertilizer. We're going to bring those over there so we can fertilize the pair of these. This thing folding up and unfolding is amazing, by the way. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to watch fold and unfold. I'm sure as we get cooler machines, we'll see some cooler folds and unfolds, but for now, this is my favorite. I have made a decision, guys. So I ended up taking care of the weeds over there, and I had recorded it, but it's too dark. Even with the lights on. So we're not going to fertilize tonight, even though this did just start growing. And I was like, So I am kind of worried about it, but I think we'll be fine. Everything's kind of going over there. So I think what we're going to need to do is sleep. Once we come to morning, we'll see what's going on. I may sell my eggs. I currently have 3 crates full. And the other one's kind of started. It's not fully there. And none of this, I don't think any of this will be ready to harvest tomorrow. At least none of this. Those definitely not. And I don't think that the silage will be ready tomorrow morning. But who knows? You know, we will have to see. So I'm going to sleep for about 10 hours. Yeah, we'll get up like 6, 7 o'clock, something like that. I'll decide once we get to there. But that'll help us decide what we're going to do come morning. Actually, I already have 4 on here. Oh, there's 2 over here. So yeah, we'll probably end up selling those. Sorry, distracted. But yeah, I think this will be a good point. Let me rest. We'll come back in the morning once we have some light so we can see what we're doing. I'm going to say, all in all, not a bad night. We made about $10,000. Our bunker silo is ready. I don't know if that was still up there when I started, but our bunker silo has finished fermenting overnight, which means we're going to have to move these guys on over, and I'm going to have to buy at least 1 more piece, maybe 2. Actually, how expensive are these? I might end up just throwing it in a trailer instead. Yeah, it'd be this. Actually, 18K is not bad. I don't know how far they spread. Let's see. Yeah, I can't remember why I got this modded one, but oh, it's the fill. These are the fill trigger ones. I like these, but I don't need it specifically for what I have. And this one is shorter, if I remember. And this one picks it up off the ground, so we're not going to have to worry about that. I'll probably end up moving this stuff over there in a moment. But I want to see what we got. Alright, let's swing over here. Oop, I was like, I don't remember planting those. Alright, let's swing over to the side of the road that belongs to me. And it grew weeds again? Well, that's just dumb. I moved all... Oh, it's funny. All of the areas that have been weeded are clear. All of the areas that had not grown weeds grew weeds. Okay, so we learned something today. You guys may have known it, but I did not. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to let some workers do some tasks today because it's always good to let them do some stuff. As I said, we're going to get some stuff just set up. I don't really mind doing most of this work, but being able to have these guys do it is going to be way better. This guy's probably going to be a problem over here, so I might have to take care of this one. But I'm going to try and run a worker on it and see what happens. Also, we have some weird growth. I don't know what's going on with that. Course generation. It's so nice being able to do this now. Let's go for 2. Generate. There we go. 1, 2. Escape. And drive course. Close enough to the first waypoint. I don't actually mind. And now, yeah, everybody's doing good. I want to see how we're doing on honey. I did move some apples over here. I think they're already sold, yeah. We're about half full over there. As I said, I check on random stuff every once in a while. We still have lots of honey left. So yeah, let me get finished cleaning up and figure out what I'm going to need and what I need to buy. I'm going to move these over there because, honestly, it's going to be very boring to watch me drive this all the way over there and drive back and grab the other piece, drive all the way over there, and so on and so forth. So, let's see you guys in just a moment. So, I set up a lot of little things to be done while I was transporting these, which honestly takes a really, really long time, which I completely keep forgetting about how far away that is. Which, the downside to putting those over there is, I need them for the potato sorter over here, but I also need them for the biogas plant over here. So, depending on how much money we make, we may end up getting another set. But I'm not too worried about it right now. I don't plan on doing potatoes at the moment. But I have everything over there and set up. We do need another one of these, the 80-16, so we are going to buy it. It's only 18,000 bucks. And as you can see, we do have a little bit less money, and that is because, actually, let's, I had workers fertilize and weed those 2 fields and fertilize that field there. I have a worker actually harvesting this. That was unrelated. And fertilizing up there. I thought, hey, let's get some workers on some tasks so we can continue to play and have some fun with what we want to do. We are maybe gonna plant that other field today. I don't actually know how much time we have video wise, so I want to get this over there and set up. I just wanted to bring you guys back, give you a quick little chit chat to let you know what is up. I should also probably change the wheels out and go back to singles instead of doubles. Yoink, because I don't really need them. I also had to take the weight off, which was kind of sad. But now we are on to silage. As I said, bit of a long drive, so we're going to do a jump cut to get over here, which we are now at. And as I said, it's really close. When we get towards the back, we may need another one of these. I don't know for sure. I actually want to get this to the other side before I put this in, because then we're not going to be able to take this out. And I may do a little grass cutting today, because I kind of want to put in a new field. We may do it, we may not do it. I don't know yet. Yeah, we're definitely going to need another one of these. I've got everything stretched as far as it will go. What is it? I don't remember how to open one of these. It's been so long. R, open silo. Alright, then we got to do this. And then we got to do B. And then that dumps onto here. That guy's going. I just want to make sure everything's going before we head back over there. I don't know. Does speeding up time do anything with belts? No. Still the same. That is cool, though. You can see it kind of filling down. Oh, I can't see it from here, but you can see it. It's like, nope, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, let's hope that this is close enough. Otherwise, I will have to go grab it. Yeah, we might have to go grab another one right now. Okay, yeah, we are just making it in. So as I said, we are going to end up needing another one of these, sadly. But I think it'll be fine. It's only 18K. It means we're probably not making that new field today because I want to buy a new plow, and the new plow I want costs 50,000. So we're definitely not going to be able to work it with this. So I think what we're going to do is I'm gonna decisions. Keep this over here or move it back. I'll bring it back. So I'm gonna see you guys over there. Depending on how long this takes me to drive back will depend on what we do. We may finish that other field or we may plant our field. It really depends. As I said, what's available when we get back. I think what we'll do is finish up this field. I think it'll be a good way to wrap up today's episode. I want to... Yeah, we'll empty this guy first. We'll let them run down the end here as they're going, and then I'll come back and finish it up. Just because they start doing a lot of turns that take a really long time, to be honest. The workers drive very slowly when it comes to turning. Very, very slowly. But this is actually, I don't know if this is a good yield from here, but it is a good amount. You know, again, I don't think this field was harvested. I mean, harvested. I am harvesting it. I don't think it was fertilized. I don't see any weeds, though. So I don't know for sure. Yeah, there's no weeds in it, but I don't know if it was fertilized. It's not, again, it's not my field. This is the neighbor's field. We're just doing a contract. Mainly because the contract was worth a good amount of money, and we'll make a little bit extra off the back end of it with any little bit that we end up selling. So, actually, I can check right now. Oop, no, we're not going to do that because it's going to go to 26. I'll end up letting them turn around just to make things easier. But I want to run it to the end. Okay, that'll be good for now. I'll probably have to dump it over afterwards. But we can take a look. Where are we? 11. It was not fertilized. It has no weeds. Does not need to be plowed or limed. And we're going to go like this. We're going to go V. And we're going to go B. And I'm going to play some music and get this guy finished. And there we go. Almost done. We've got that nice small little patch over there, which we'll be able to grab in just a moment. I don't know if it's better to drop off while you're working or just sell everything at the end when it comes to contracts. Again, something I've never really tested, because you can't really, well, I think you can quit and reload as long as you don't save. But I've never tried to do that, and it just seems like a lot of work to do that. But I am curious. It's something I'll have to try out in the future, just to see if it does make a difference on how much money we make and how much of this is left at the end. But we're going to get about another 4,600, I think it was, into here. So we should get about 27,000 liters in here. And where are we running it to? I think it's over here. Grain mill? Yeah, we're heading to the grain mill, which is very nice. Barn is buying straw at 77 per 1,000 liters. Not really worth it to me. It is a great price, but I don't really have a need for it at the moment. And I think, how much do I have? Actually, straw. 70,000 liters. I could probably sell some. We are going to do some oats right there. We could collect the straw up from there. But I don't think so. What I do hope to do also is for the regular straw. It's going to end up moving. I got rid of the hayloft. I don't know if you guys noticed. I can't remember what episode I did it in. But I got rid of the hayloft because I want to set it up over in the other area there where we're going to be setting up the cows and the sheep, because they're going to need hay and straw over there. I'm not really going to need it at all over here. I'm hoping that we'll also get some pigs over there. I want to do a larger pig pen. I've actually been looking at different options for pig pens, sheep pastures, and cow pastures on ModHub, which has been very nice. I found a couple that I like, and they're not overly expensive. The pig pen that I found I actually really like. It's big, it's inexpensive, and it only holds, I think, 50 or 70 pigs. So it doesn't really... Oh, I went way past where we're going. Sorry, got carried away talking. Yeah, so that one's going to be a pretty nice pig pen. I'm hoping that'll be nice. And I have like 3 that I want to look at for the sheep pastures, and I think 2 that I want to look at for the cow pastures. They're about medium-sized ones. They're bigger than the smallest in-game one, and they're smaller than the largest in-game one, if that makes sense. Because I don't need... You know, I don't need like 400 cows. I also don't need to spend a boatload of money. You know? And that's really how I'm looking at it. So I do have a test world where I kind of look at all the buildings. I literally put them out next to each other. It's kind of funny. Felsburn is a mess right now, just so you guys know. That's where I do it, is I'm over in Felsburn, because that's where I started testing, because I was playing in Felsburn and I wanted to see how the stuff looked in certain areas. Now it's just full of buildings. I have like 40 tractors, which I just keep selling all of them at some point because I end up with too many tractors. Because every time I need a piece of equipment, I end up just grabbing a new tractor as well. And it's kind of funny to see, but it does kind of cause a lot of issues when you have so much equipment. But yeah, I think that's a good wrap. We made $25,000-ish today. Obviously, we spent a bit on workers, and then 18K on our silage. Speaking of which, let's go take a look. Dish one. I know I really shouldn't be jumping around too often. It is something you can do in the game, but it does kind of take away from the whole doing things. Okay, so that's not our total, but that's what's in there right now. Hey, why are you not getting stuff? F1. B. Okay, we actually are going to have to move forward. That's what it's looking like. So, at the start of the next episode, we are going to be... I started engine. We're going to be picking up another one of those. The extender arms. Let's just dump this onto here to clear it out. I'm going to pull all the way forward, and we're going to try and keep as centered as possible. Right up. No, we got to go right there. B. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there. Obviously, we're going to have plenty of time because I forgot to boost the speed. But yeah, so it can only hold 50,000 at a time. So we'll let that process a bit. As I said, next episode, I'm going to pick up another one of these. We're going to throw it in probably on the backside of this one. I'm not going to go too nuts with it. And at least plant that other field. That one right there. I did accept the contract. I did not accept the contract. Where's it go? Right here. And there is... So we actually probably made about 30,000 today once we accept this contract. Collect. Boom. Oh, it's potatoes. Or beets. It's usually one of those two. But yeah, I think we're going to end up doing that field, topping off the bits up there, and hopefully getting started on maybe some hay. I might do some hay. I might not. Again, undecided. You guys will have to swing by the next episode to find out. But yeah, with that, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.